Let me just start out by saying that God is good. And in the midst of all kind of challenges going on, he's moving in such an awesome way in our lives. So let me just make my declaration. I believe and therefore I speak and I decree that I will remain confident in this. I will see and I am seeing the goodness of the Lord. So I just want to say to you, be encouraged. Okay, and I'm going to turn this music off now. All right, the last 2 weeks we've been talking about believing is seeing. We said that on our journey of creating the life we want, we have to believe first, right? Why? Because belief drives behavior. You cannot seize that which you cannot see, and faith starts with belief. Faith sees what hasn't been manifested in the natural yet, and it deals with what exists but is invisible. We asked you to consider what if your desired outcome is possible? What if you truly believed it's possible? Dr. Miles Monroe said that God gave humanity the gift of vision so that we would not have to live only by what we see. Your vision is a mental picture of your destiny. After you believe your dream is possible by faith, you must begin to see it, to conceive it, to become pregnant with it, and release it as you begin to declare it. Listen. The only thing that will keep you from receiving or manifesting your dream is unbelief. Faith begins with a belief first. For any change in our life, for any wall to come down, for us to take any land or ground, you have to believe that it is truly possible. And that's the empowering state we want to live and explore life from that place where our ideas of the seemingly impossible are spoken out loud. That just gave me chills. In that state of belief, you then invest your life force. You speak it out loud. Listen, we are creative beings. God said, let there be light. You and I are created in his image and his likeness. So we nurture the idea, the dream, by investing our life force into it, our time, our talent, our treasure. Remember, the proof of your desire is what? It's pursuit. What are you pursuing? Your belief drives your behavior. How are you behaving? So here's some awareness for your growth and transformation. You have to know this. You have to know, you have to comprehend, you have to understand that as you go after your dream, the call, whatever that might be, you have to fight on two fronts. Come on, somebody. Number one, the outside conditions and circumstances in your physical world. You know, you got the clock, you got the budget, you got skills, you got resources, right? And then there's that internal battle, that battle within where you have to fight and encourage yourself almost every day from the voice of doubt and self-judgment and disbelief. You're going to have to fight the voice that says to delay, hold up, wait, postpone, hold off on your next action step, using your own logic against you. Listen, you're not ready. It's not the right time. Just hold off. You're waging war on two fronts. And the hard part comes when you know what to do to change, right? You have the battle plan, but you don't quite know how to export it, to bring it forth, to get it from here to there. Well, here's where belief and faith come into play. We have to come from the place of living from, come on, somebody, who we are and what we know, and identify that as truth versus living into it. And here's what I mean. When you're trying to live into something, you're saying it's some place to get to. You're starting from a place of separation from what you desire. But when we live from that place, like, hey, I'm already that. I'm already there. I already possess it. I already have it. You live from your I ams. Now, the only effort to be made on our part is in allowing the truth of my I amness to be fully expressed. I'm pregnant with it. I'm starting a show, right? I must now allow that truth to be the dominant energy of my thinking rather than allowing the conditions and circumstances of the outside world to be the dominant energy or focus of my life. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. We are creative beings. So we don't allow the conditions and circumstances to dominate our thoughts because what? Because the conditions and circumstances we want to change are what we want to change, are they not? So we must not allow so we must now allow the truth of what I am already and who I am already and whose I am to unfold in our lives as I follow the truth. And when we are allowing, our most challenging effort is in constantly defending our beliefs and dreams from the sustained assault of our past thinking, of self-judgment, the constant bombardment of endless messages of scarcity, lack, and limitation, fear, and competition and despair that our outside world allows to broadcast unchallenged every minute of every day from every media outlet. We must allow ourselves to hold a place for the truth while under this constant assault. And listen, it's going to take discipline. It's going to take focus. It's going to take conviction. And it is going to take guts to stand for what you believe in. Remember the young man who left college to start Federal Express? When his professor told him, don't think about or believe things that will never happen. Well, it wasn't based on the professor's belief or faith. It was based on Frederick W. Smith's faith and belief. Your vision determines your destiny. So find you a tribe of like-minded people who will not only encourage you, but will also shine the light of truth when your thinking sways off course, and who are going to stand with you in faith and repeat the truth back to you. What do you believe? Can you see it? And once you see it, release it, speak it, and keep on speaking it until it manifests. Faith is that catalyst that makes things happen in life. It lifts you above the outward evidence of your life and empowers you to bring the light out of the darkness. How do we accomplish the impossible? By doing the next possible thing in front of you. Now, what one thing will you do today to get you closer to your dream? You have so much more. Let us have it. That's our time for today. You know the drill. Don't you dare grow alone. Share this broadcast with a friend. I'll see you next time on Win the Day with Coach Jacqui. Don't forget to register for Be Transformed 6-week intensive, where we deal with this at a much deeper level. And before you go, just let me close with this. There is a quote that I am currently living from by Thoreau. And this is just a portion of it. It says, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. He'll put some things behind and he'll pass invisible boundaries. And I'm at a point in my life where I am passing. God is stretching me. He is blessing, and I'm passing some invisible boundaries. And you don't know that they're there sometimes until you take the step, and you have to trust God for the next step. But an even better quote comes from James 1:25 from the Message Bible that says, but whoever catches a glimpse of the revealed counsel of God, the free life, even out of the corner of his eye, and sticks with it is no distracted scatterbrain, but a man or woman of action. That person will find delight and affirmation in the action. So I'm saying to you, stick with it. Take action, take the next possible step, and allow God to delight and affirm it. Be blessed. Have a winning week. And I will see you next time on Win the Day with Coach Jacqui.